What is up, guys? I'm going to show you basic troubleshooting steps on basically fixing low microphone volume. In this case, it's on the Asus M5A99X Evo R2.0. The motherboard, it runs Realtek ALC 892 8-channel high definition audio, and I've been reading a lot on this in forums and just on the internet, but there's a lot of issues with low microphone volume for some reason on this particular setup. It might be the same with other Asus motherboards, but it seems like Asus and Realtek, there's some kind of issue there. But this video is going to show you how to resolve it, if it can be resolved at least. This fix worked for me. I haven't seen anything on the net that showed exactly the way I did it, but hopefully this will help somebody. So that's my motherboard. That's my audio my audio hardware that's built in. I was so close to buying, a basic sound card off Amazon or Newegg to get away from this Realtek audio stuff, but so far it's working perfectly, and this should resolve this. So normally you would get your drivers from the Asus website if you're running a Asus motherboard. So I would grab these drivers here. This is most recent, but it's about a little over a year out now. And I did reinstall the drivers for these again, and I had the same exact issue. It came back. I'm not sure if it's something with sleep state or what, but it keeps reoccurring for some reason. So far, this has been a week and I haven't had any issues. But if anything does change with this, I'll update the description on the video. But instead of going to the Asus motherboard site where you'll grab most of the drivers for everything, you'll grab it from the Realtek website. So there's a downloads link up here, and then start drilling down all the way down to software. Once you drill down, you should see this page or something similar. Currently they're on revision 2.75. It's October 31st of 2014. So this has been out for a little over 5 months. I am running Windows 7 64-bit, so grab the package you need and download it. Once you download it, here's some things that you're going to do. You're going to jump into Device Manager. I have it up already, but getting to Device Manager is fairly quick. Right click on Computer, then go to Properties, and then Device Manager. So let me close that. You're going to drill down to Sound, Video, and Game Controllers. Open that up, and there should be a Realtek high definition audio. If you remove the Windows one, it's fine. It'll come back. There's no way to delete it completely without presenting it another driver. So you can delete both of these if you like. This one's only going to give you the option for this checkbox here. Check it. The other one will not give you that option. So once you delete that, double click your Windows 7 driver or Windows 8 driver, depending on what you downloaded, and install the Realtek one. So once you install it, it might ask you to reboot. When you reboot, it comes back up. There's a couple more things you need to do, but that should get you to where we're going to go now. So after you reboot, there's also some basic troubleshooting you can do. If you right click on your sound on your taskbar, you can go to recording devices where your microphone will be. And right now you can see that when I speak normally, it's 3 bars and up normally. So before it was 1 bar, and I could scream into it and get 1 bar. I think the only way I get like 2 or 3 is if I flick the mic with my finger. But basic troubleshooting, when I was reading 1 bar, I was kind of surprised and wondering what it was picking up. So what I did was I opened up the sound recorder. It's in let's see, programs, accessories, and then there's sound recorder. So what you can do is you can use this as at least a little way of seeing what you're hearing, what your friends are hearing. So you would do this, start recording, and then start talking to the mic, doing like test checks, and be able to see what is going on with your mic. If it's background noise or it's just not picking up anything, that'll kind of get you into a place of what your friends are hearing. That's what I did, just to kind of troubleshoot what's going on. And it was extremely low, so low you could barely hear it. So after you install the Realtek drivers, you're going to double click your microphone and jump to the levels tab. And microphone, I have it all the way up at 100% right now. And the microphone boost, I have that up to 20 plus dB. And that's comfortable. Like, you can put it down to 0, but it seems like it's fairly low at that. And 20 is pretty good. So 30 is too high, I think. And the enhancements, I think this will be checked by default, DC offset cancellation. I have not noticed unchecking this has caused any kind of issues, but I'll leave it checked since it was, I think it was checked at default. The main tab you're going to need is VoiceReel EXP. This one should have, if it doesn't have noise suppression check that. You'll notice a big improvement in the background noise. So currently I have it checked. Watch when I uncheck it. You'll probably hear everything around me, but currently I'm in a room that there's nothing really going on, so it's going to be noisy. So make sure that's checked. Acoustic echo is for when you have speakers that are playing and then they're looping through your headset. So if you, for some reason, have your speakers on, that might be something you would want to check. Or if you don't have a headset and you have speakers and you have an external microphone, then you would want that checked also. So conference mode is kind of self-explanatory, but you would check this if you have a mic and you have people around a table or something like that, or multiple people talking at the same time. It'll pick up sound further away from your mic instead of just right next to your mic. So if you check that, you'll hear a wide range of, when I start increasing it, you'll pretty much hear everything. It'll bring up the sensitivity of the mic. So I have it unchecked in this instance, but so these should be your settings. Noise suppression should be on. DC offset should be on. It doesn't really matter with DC offset much, but I haven't noticed any ill effect from it. And then the advanced tab. The advanced tab, I have this on 2-channel 24-bit 48 kHz studio quality. That is not a default setting. I did select that. You could move it around. You could test this out. You could try different ones and see what sounds better. I'm sure maybe even the audio level would change a little bit depending on what you pick, but it'd be something to try out. I haven't gone through all these to see what the difference is. I just know the current setup works just fine. So let me get out of that. Hopefully this will help somebody. I don't really think this is going to come back and aggravate me again, but I was using this program called Mumble. It's like a TeamSpeak clone, and my friend Mark kept telling me can't hear you, and I thought it might have been something on his side, because I just know I didn't change anything on the audio portion. And it turns out that for some reason it was my side. It was still the mic was, I don't know what happens. It was at actually 20 plus dB boost with 100% volume, and it was still, you couldn't hear me. Not sure why that is, but the driver the way I showed you to fix it right now did resolve it for me. I wouldn't put it past people if this didn't work, just to maybe start looking for a sound card to plug in, because yeah, it's frustrating. Something so simple, you would think it would work, a built-in mic or a built-in audio, but this one had a little issues. But I do put my computer in sleep mode a lot, so I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it not coming up properly. But when you look at the Realtek website and then the README, there's a lot of things from like S1 sleep modes and stuff like that in the notes for the different groups of windows that they support. And I'm not sure if that was something that was resolved at a certain time or what, but I do see that a lot, and I do have sleep mode enabled on this computer, so I'm not sure if it just didn't properly wake up the audio on, coming out of sleep. I'm not really sure, but I do know that a reboot didn't help it at the time. So hopefully this resolves some issues for you guys. Like the video if it helped you. If you know of any other way of fixing this or know pretty much any information on this issue, let me know. Put it in the comments. Thank you very much.